Here they come. Corrupted Watchers. Be fascinating if they weren't looking for me. Got their attention. Lucky me. quick way down. They're scanning for me. I've done what I can to cleanse this valley of corruption. Time to see if the Karja Fort will let me pass over the mountains. Keep that for later. Sounds of fighting. Something attacked the Karja Fort. A corruptor.
back, girl! These machines are dangerous!
Upon us this day.
It wasn't the sun risking its ass down here.
Girl, approach!
It's heavy. World's going white.
Come closer!
So, will you open the gate for me now?
You heard her! Open the gates! And send word to Captain Balon! Where you headed, girl?
West! To Meridian!
The Way of Broken Stones is a hard run, even in the best of times. You might want to have a word with Captain Balon. He came from Meridian not long ago. You find him in the fort, on a balcony to the left overlooking the valley.
Okay, thanks.
We're the ones who should be thanking you for taking down those machines. Walk in light, Nora.
By the sun, victory is ours.
That's all there is in Banuk lands.
I heard you talking about trouble in Banuk lands.
Was that out loud? Ears must be getting worn down from all those long leg blasts. But you heard right. I'm fresh back from the cut, looking for better scavenging and better shards.
I guess you didn't find them up there?
Not with the Banuk wailing about new machines and talking spirits and their purses frozen shut. What's a trade route without trade? It's just a route.
There's a trade route. I thought the Banuk kept to themselves.
We Oseram and the Banuk are neighbors, after all. What's a few mountain ranges between friends? I have some acquaintances out there, still trying to dig a living out of the ice, but they say nothing seems to stick. All the superstitious nonsense and rampaging machines aren't helping.
What were these new machines and spirits?
Honestly, I don't even know. Going by the number of Banuk funerals, I'd say the kind you turn away from.
Not really my style.
Well, if you reach my grand old age, you might prefer picking up after hunters in the Sundom. It's warmer, too.
What?
When the Karja took up swords and hacked away at the edge of... they left the cut behind.
So a battleground from the war. Like the valley outside the Sacred Land.
Mm-hmm. Mountain Pass in the far north and east will get you there. It's open to outlanders, hardy ones, like you. Just don't expect much of a welcome, especially not now.
New machines and talking spirits? I'm interested.
Thought as much, just looking at you. Don't say you weren't warned. There's a slip of a trail through the northeastern mountains, past what we call the Grave Horde. You won't miss it. You'll find what passes for a town on the other side. Maybe someone there can talk you out of it.
Maybe. Maybe not. Thanks for the information.
I can leave at a good price. Buy what you need, leave the rest. Old man, you'll like what I have for sale.
Captain Ballon? The guard at the gate said you'd been to Meridian recently. What can I expect on the trail?
Nothing good. More machines all the time, and our scouts report corruption that way as well. So much for sealing things off. Keep to the roads. They're safe enough. Though after what you did at the gate, I'll wager you don't scare easy. It's a good quality. I could put it to use, if you don't mind a quick jaunt back east. I know it's bold of me to ask a favor after you just did one, but I can offer you answers in return. If there's anything you need to know about the Sundom.
What do you need, Captain?
I sent several patrols east when we got word of corrupted machines there. All of them confirmed my fears, so I sealed the gates. But it looks like we left some men behind when they were closed. Walid, tell her what happened.
Machines attacked us near an abandoned Nora village, sir. Lakir told us to pull back. Then I lost sight of the others.
Never seen a Nora woman before, soldier? Have some respect. Report to her, not to me.
Lakir always stresses reporting back, so that's what I did. I felt terrible about leaving them behind.
Now that the gates are open again, I can send someone after them.
Is there anything more you can tell me about the road to Meridian?
Sun King Avad has devoted considerable resources to making it safe. But machines grow more dangerous all the time. Add to that bandits and new reports of this corruption. We're stretched thin to protect a few outposts like this one. That's for
Did an Oseram named Olin come through here?
twice. He was part of the royal delegation to the Nora, and they passed through on the way, then back. And they brought back stories of a vicious attack on your people. My condolences, of course.
Do you know where Olin is now?
Not exactly, but he was on his way to Meridian, I'm certain of that. Everyone goes to Meridian.
Can't you send more soldiers to find the missing men? What about Walid here?
Most Nora still don't take well to the sight of Karja armor. Officially, it's a risk to send patrols so close to your sacred land. I'd prefer not to do that again. But heading that way won't be a problem for you.
Please say yes.
What was that, soldier?
Nothing, sir.
Where do things stand between your tribe and the Nora now?
Sun King Avad wants peace. My task is to all your people
What is this place exactly?
Daytower marks the eastern edge of Karja territory. Trading posts. During the reign of the... But the sun set on it.
What's Meridian like?
It's a changed place. A living city. Nothing like it was during the rule of Sun King Jiran. Avad, our new king, has done all he can to make sure of that. Slavery is being abolished. There's a new...
It sounds as though you approve of the new Sun King.
He is the chosen of the sun, and what the Sundom needs after 10 years of war. Sun King Jiran, some whisper in the
So the Karja are allied with the Oseram?
Hard to believe, but it's true. Mad Sun King Jiran raided the Oseram for years. Avad managed to get them on his side. He had help, of course. Ursur and Aaron played a part. Oseram siblings, bigger than life. They gathered an army to free Meridian. I marched with them. Scaled the North Cliff with my men and secured the Temple of the Sun. Sent Jiran's kestrels and priests packing. Now Oseram are a common sight in the city. And a common sound, too. They sure bicker a lot.
I'll see what I can do about your missing men.
I would be grateful. But not as grateful as Walid. You hear that, lunkhead? You might be off the hook.
I'd like to get married, but to be honest, it feels like... There. I said...
Oseram don't always take kindly to strangers. Keep that in mind.
The world beyond the sacred land. I need to find Olin. I learn everything he knows. Who the killers were, how they saw me through his focus. Who the woman is. The one who looks like me. Why they want me dead. Olin's trail leads to Meridian. When I catch him, he will talk. And he will pay for all the lives he's ruined.
Stay low, girl, or you'll spoil the fun.
Fun?
Everyone has their reasons. Maybe you kill because you're compelled. I understand. Had a partner who'd weep at the feel of an arrow striking home. While we hunted the bandit scum, his eyes were never dry.
Then you're a manhunter. Some kind of mercenary?
Call me Nil. I've found where there is strife, there's bandits, picking the bones of the innocent, then whoever they can catch, then each other. But why wait? You and I could work together. Kill them all. What do you say?
I don't know you, and I have no reason to trust you.
Trust is a rare egg to find, isn't it? I'm just a traveler, with a bow, a concern about the state of these lands, and a missing partner.
I don't think you're just anything at all.
Let me put it another way. Are you a bandit?
Of course not.
Then you have nothing to fear from me.
All right. Someone has to stop them from hurting others.
And we will. We'll stop them from doing anything. Save screaming a while. Go ahead and take the lead. I look forward to seeing what you're capable of.
Here we go again. Probably needed the wash.
always the ones you least expect that cause you trouble. Had to take over my brother.
Sorry for the wait, but all goods entering the city are subject to search.
This is outrageous. We're loyal citizens.
How long do we have to wait? What am I supposed to do? Just sit here and let everything spoil?
I thought Meridian was open to all charges.
What happened to Ursa? What happened to Ursa has nothing to do with us.
Some boss applied to the city guard the other day.
What's going on here? Olin's in there, somewhere. And so's Erend, that other Outlander I talked to the night before the proving. Erend said he'd introduce me to his sister if I visited Meridian.
Killed Captain Ursa.
Said she was captain of the Vanguard.
If this keeps up, I'll be broken. It's always the merchant.
City's locked down on account of the murder.
Not getting through, Outlander.
Halt! Stop right there. In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
Recent attack? What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Redridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Erend's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
I know Erend. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Erend, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy outlander.
Aloy! Hey, you're alive! I thought you were dead. Make way, make way!
All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Not really.
A little.
So, you're alive. We should celebrate. The drink's on me!
We need to talk, alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve? Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you wish, sir.
There. Alone as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The Proving was attacked by a group of killers. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Olin.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I heard what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
Then stop feeling sorry for yourself and live up to her example.
So much for a shoulder to cry on.
Everybody...
Don't worry.
I need to find Olin. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Olin is working with them.
But, this...
I don't need you to understand, Erend. I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents, places he returns to?
A house. Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
I guess.
I need to see Olin's place. Now.
Okay, okay. Come on.
I'll tell you that.
So many people here, all talking at once. How does anyone think?
I don't. I just drink.
That girl. Is she a Nora?
Apparently they're letting anyone into the city these days.
Will Avad hide in his palace to lay siege to the citadel?
That must be the
Blood
spire.
for blood, vengeance for Ursa. How long will Avad hide in his palace? Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered.
What did he mean about Ursa's murder?
Not now.
Okay, how are we gonna get in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Other than the door.
All of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
A corner of this rug is frayed, and the floor near it is worn. Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Azeram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
Call it a day, girl. You're wasting time.
It looks like a picture. It looks like a picture of Olin's family. 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 More metal here. Could be just what I need. Looks big and heavy. Could do a lot of damage if it fell down. Let's give it a little push.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family. A map. The glyphs show places he visited. Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted. There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, errand.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me? Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Red Ridge Pass, you said? I'll see what I can... Place. Smells
You're
like
an
I've
outlander.
never smelled before.
Nora from the look of you.
Is that
I
some
bet you're a
kind of
machine
space?
hunter, too.
I've hunted my share.
Well, let me give you a word of advice. Don't bother with the Hunter's Lodge. If you're not Karja, you'll never rise in the ranks.
Are you saying that you have to be Karja to join the lodge?
No, they take other tribes. But they have rules in place to keep outlanders from gaining ranks. When Sun King Avad took over, he promised a new day, Meridian open to all. But it's a sham. Sure, you can get a seat at the feast, but you just can't eat the food.
What's wrong with the hunting lodge exactly?
Nothing. If you like stealth, I thought it'd be simple. It's all rigged.
Sounds like someone needs to shank things up at the lodge.
Maybe. But it isn't gonna be me. If you decide to go, be sure to give them a good old-fashioned Banuk farewell mark in my honor.
A Banuk farewell mark.
Piss on the floor.
is I need... You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora... If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn. Finally
okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the Liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in Shadow.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable... The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clerk as an honor guard to... Now that my brother... And after all, he...
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape. And listen, all I want is if I can get it back...
All right. What did you want to discuss?
You're an outlander, which is good.
No.
Then you may have come across... They consist... If...
What sort of ritual?
I'm convinced... So... But each... But what...
Are you sure?
Drink? Yes, yes. Trade quickly. I will leave you to the hunt. Rugged? Well-traveled? Yes. I would like to talk to you. What do my tired eyes see? A hunter, surely.
There are no shadows.
Come, talk to me a moment.
Karja have been here working since the spire cast a shadow on the hill.
Yes, you look capable. You might do. Come here, if you will. Yes, I remember.
So you're in...
More?
Don't look...
Oh, no. May you enjoy your travels as I enjoy my studies. Ah, you're everything I'm not. Strong, brave, active. Come,
only the
talk a
finest
spell.
goods here. The sound of the same old man, the same old hits. wasted time. Show was better.
Wonderful!
I've seen this 4 times already.
Don't bother me, Outlander. I don't need a mercenary, I need a miracle. Someone who can tell me who slaughtered my men.
I'm a good...
Anything strike you as strange or out of the ordinary?
Well, let's see, oh yeah. Nah, nothing.
Could machines have killed them?
Don't see how. The quarry is fenced and gated, and I've never seen a glint hawk do...
You've been using explosives?
Sure, clear, but that's got no...
What exactly did Saravad say?
Ah, nothing. Kept babbling about a pile. I told him that this...
5 men murdered? How?
Don't know. One was a buddy from before the liberation. We were my friend.
I'll have a look around the quarry.
If you think it'll help.
Oh, wonderful.
You saw the thief make a run for it?
My back was to the wall, you see? Wasn't expecting someone to crawl out the window. He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching the sword. That's all I saw. By the...
I'll never beat Meridian. But you alone makes life worth
You like what I have for sale. I've had about enough of the project. Don't forget to stock up. Fine goods for a fair price.
I told you what I saw.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
I've got all the best goods.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
thief broke the lattice on the way out. And some blood. Looks like they cut themselves on the splinters.
Won't find better wares. Only the finest goods here. See for yourself. Captain Ursa thought herself impervious to attack, but there's damn... Take a look at these wares. Take a look at these wares. These are goods. They're necessities.
Drops of blood
Don't
leading
forget
the
to
way.
stock up before you're on the road.
More blood. I'm still on the trail.
Would you like to buy something today?
Still more blood. The thief got cut. The trail ends here. But someone must have seen the thief.
Don't pass up these goods. Find goods for a fair price.
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise.
Excuse me, Outlander? I'm looking for Banuk artifacts.
Don't pass up these goods.
You're looking for artifacts.
Yes, but I'm no profiteer. Sun King Avad has named me an envoy to I work on their behalf. I'm especially interested if you have any. I have valuables to trade for them. You ready? Let's trade then. Come on back if you find any Banuk goods. I pay well for Banuk relics, Outlander.
Buy what you need, leave the rest.
I'd like to
Don't
discuss a
pass up
trade
these
with you,
goods.
Outlander.
I've got all the best goods here.
You there, Outlander? Do you have relics to trade?
Buy what
The
you
longer
need,
this
leave the
split with
rest.
shadow card lasts, the more prices will go up.
Wasn't sure about this something at first, but it's growing on me.
You'll like what I have for sale. I promise.
You'll regret not stop. Come take a... I'll give you a good price.
The Oseram and their endless
I've got all
debates
the
and
best goods
questions and
here.
arguments. Can't they ever just accept the way things
I
are?
don't care for Oseram, but Captain Ursa fought for
Would
us.
you like to buy something
That's
today?
why that damn Shadow Carja murdered her. My mother told me to steer clear of Outlanders, but you seem friendly enough.
I haven't had a break in ages.
Back from the wilds.
You said the king named you an envoy?
Yes. Some say it doesn't matter if you're...
I see the appeal.
I wish more card...
Tell me more about these Banuk.
Simple. He left the figures near painted stones in places that reminded him of his homeland. Now they see him as a kind of wandering hero, including trade for... Good luck out there. Found any Banuk relics in the wilds, Outlander?
These aren't goods. They're necessities.
Won't find better wares.
I've got all the best goods here.
These aren't goods.
I pay well for Banuk relics, Outlander. Found any Banuk relics in the wilds, Outlander?
Don't forget to stock up before
Find
you're on
goods
the
for a
road.
fair price.
I love this bit.
So much better last week.
Check out these wares.
If you wander in the Outlands,
Able-bodied adventurers. Hi there, Outlander. Name's good shard.
Okay, stop there if you want me to hear you out.
So I paid up front.
So now you're hiring someone to... What can you tell me about the Banuk?
The Banuk women. Snow witches all. They choose to live up there in Ban. They prefer machines for company.
Then they might not want outsiders to know about this place. So is there any more to the rumor about this camp?
The last bunch just wanted to know about the reward. This camp isn't even... They say the Banuk, if it's true.
When you say valuable... Are you some kind of merchant? You don't seem to have any wares.
More...
But you send other people...
Risky. All right.
If I did look into your room...
You won't need to... And you look if it's true. Payment up.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road. At the Noble Market. Check out these wares. Won't cost you a shard just to look.
I'd like to discuss a trade with you, Outlander.
Did someone run past here, holding a sword?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off down the stairs behind. He was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding. Blast it! That was expensive cloth. I can't believe I paid for that thief's bandage.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road. Come, take a look. I'll give you a good price.
If the thief came this way, there's only one way he could have gone. Forward.
this is a twilight time with every eyesight.
No sign of the thief. Someone must have seen him go by. Did you see anyone run through here? He would have been holding a sword.
Yeah. Almost crashed into me, too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way you'll catch him now. I didn't see a sword, though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing. Just ran like his ass was on.
The thief must have ditched the sword.
No ordinary lumberjack.
But where? Maybe he had
bad
help.
enough.
That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off.
Take a look at these wares. In the memorials in the sunlight.
It looks like the thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe he dropped it off somewhere. Like here, for instance?
What? No. I had nothing to...
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall and question your customers.
Hold on. There's more to this. You've got a reputation for shining light in the darkness, so I know you'll listen. You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed it on to someone else. It's going to be sold, but not for profit. The shards will go to people in need.
You expect me to believe that?
I can prove it. Meet my friends at the watermill in the lower village. They'll explain everything. If they don't convince you, come right back with the guards. I'm not going anywhere.
It wouldn't matter if you did. I'd find you. But all right. Okay. Guess I should go to this watermill then to find out what's going on.
Whatever the Sun King plans to do.
Avad did well by turning his father's arena into...
Brew that up later.
I like to pace myself, and right now the pace is slow.
I was told to expect you, Aloy. I suppose you want answers. We collect valuable objects from people who don't need them, sell them for shards, and use the money to help the needy at Sun.
Who exactly gets the shards at Sunfall?
Not the bastards in the fortress. We use the shards to make sure the poor in Shadowside get to eat, or bend. They only went west because they had to. Trust me, I know. My wife was chained up with a bunch of servants and herded with them. They starved to death. Still So am I.
You mean you steal?
If you want to call it that. From
Ravon didn't seem like...
He stinks just like...
Where's the sword now?
Safe. I haven't sold it yet.
What do you expect me to do now? Walk away?
I was hoping you'd help us. They say you can track like a stalker. Well, my partner Nassan disappeared near the branded shore. He was bound for Sunfall, along with an entire shipment of food. If you found that, you'd be helping a lot of people.
I'll consider it. But only if you return the sword to Ravon.
I knew you were gonna say that. Fine, I'll return the damn blade. Nassan was supposed to meet his contact at an old campfire on the fork near the branded shore. But be careful. Lots of machines out there, and lots of Shadow Karja. And not the needy kind, but they're
Arrested 2 for disorderly conduct last night. You don't want to know what they were doing.